All right, all right. Home Squad Sports. Hope everyone's been having a good day. Man, have a loaded show. Got a lot of spring football. Feel like it's been like hard to get content for. Kyle thought it would be for off season, but it feels like it's been rolling on. Feels like we got a lot to talk about. Got some NFL draft stuff. Look at some QBs, some wide receivers, and all that good stuff here. Shout out to Naughty Pretzels, our sponsor. Go ahead and get to Naughty Pretzels. Between us, man, we got some nice flavors, but I really like the cheddar bacon. They got buffalo wings, ranch, garlic and herb, honey mustard, and sea salt. They're at Publix as well if you want to get them in person, but they are official pretzel of beer and the official pretzel of Home Squad Sports. So shout out, and you can get them at Amazon, get them right to your door. But, man, loaded show. Like we said, Dalton, we're going to talk some spring ball. Going to always talk some recruiting, some good old recruiting. I feel like the more and more guys we start to, I guess get to meet and stuff, the more, we get to have more to cover, I guess. The more we meet, the more guys we have to cover, which is, is great, but it's a lot of work. Every time you get your head turned, some guy's about to commit or he just committed or he's about to go to a big camp, big things like that. So very cool, but going to get into that. Dalton, before we get into it, give me your thoughts on just like spring ball, like on what you think we can get. That's the biggest thing I want to get your thoughts on. What's the biggest looks you can get? Because we're not getting full contact. I feel like each position's got the certain amount of things you can like take away, and it's only a few. But all of it's how well you know the playbook. Every single, all 11 positions, it really depends on how well you know the playbook, and we'll get into some more. Want to get your thoughts on that. But let's get on with the recruiting news. Our guy, Andre Adams, we found him at Elite 11. Knew about him going in. If you don't know about Andre Adams, just living under a rock. But he threw along with the best. He backed up his 247, his rivals on 3, all those websites. He backed up those rankings. But he's going to be committing on April 11th.
Can't wait.
Yeah, and he's a dog. He's down to UK, Virginia Tech, Colorado, Florida State, Oregon, and Mississippi State. Man, what do you think about Andre and just overall his game? Where do you think his best fit is, and where do you think he will possibly go out of all these programs?
I mean, in terms of fit, I like to look at the quarterback's depth chart already.
Yeah.
Because, a lot of guys, you go in, and even 5-stars, you see it, go in, set the bench for 2 or 3 years and transfer. I don't think you want to do that necessarily.
Yeah.
So try to look at the situation. I mean, Mississippi State, Kamario Taylor's there, but, he got hurt already.
Yeah.
Coming off a torn ACL.
I know, yeah. I heard the last game, too. Yeah.
Hopefully he comes back okay. But if not, that could definitely be a good place to go. Everybody else seems to have, young quarterbacks already on this list. So,
yeah.
I like the offensive scheme fit at Oregon for sure. I mean, he's mobile.
Oregon's going after a lot of dudes right now.
They're going after everybody.
I think there's a few programs you see, like obviously we know that the MAC schools hats off
everybody.
And hats off to the MAC scouting because they're the first ones on them.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to Toledo, the Kent State, the Miami of Ohio, especially Miami of Ohio. Shout out to them
Southern Miss too. Southern Miss offers out a lot of quarterbacks.
Exactly, and they're really early on them, so they know they have to be early on them to get a shot. So shout out to their scouting department because they usually get it right, in my opinion. But with some of these big programs, you see like Oregon, Auburn, Florida State. You can throw them in there. They've been in the Wake Forest. They've been in the names, which we'll talk about. They've been in talks with a lot of quarterbacks, I think.
Yeah, you do see those names pop up a lot.
Kentucky too.
Kentucky for sure as well. Ever since Stein taken over, they're trying to get every quarterback. You know? So I mean, you're not going to get them all. You're probably going to get one, so you might as well try to get as many good ones as you can. As soon as one commits, then you're set. But.
Yep. Shout out to Andre. She's a dog, man. Shout out to him. Can't wait to see where he goes.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I prediction. I know we're no information. We have obviously no intel. I think he's going to Virginia Tech.
Okay, I was going to say Florida State.
Okay, I think Virginia Tech, and if not there, maybe Mississippi State. But just as wild card, we'll see. Yeah, obviously we don't know.
Nothing. So I think Florida State, just because their depth chart. I mean, it's ugly.
Yeah. Could be Colorado, too, if he goes in there and wants to kind of get in the system and buy in. So, shout out to him. Then we got our boy Emmett Queen. So, shout out to Emmett Queen. We want to give a round of applause to him here in a minute. I mean, he just got offered by Wake Forest. So, shout out to him. Big round of applause.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome, man.
Man, Emmett, big arm, Kentucky boy. What do you think about? Like I said, Wake Forest is they're after a lot of guys, but all the guys they are after are really good. What do you think about a potential fit here? I think this is going to be a long list of offers we see with Emmett down the line.
I mean, yeah, this is the first of many, I think, Power 4 offers. He can sling it, and Wake Forest, they actually quietly can develop quarterbacks. No, not studs.
Yeah,
necessarily in the NFL, but they can put guys in the next level. There's three or four backups from Wake Forest. You got Wolford and you got Hartman. Hartman counts from there. He's not Notre Dame.
That's true.
So you got Hartman and Wolford, two backups in the NFL right now, so they can develop quarterbacks. It's just they haven't ever had a big recruit. So if they could get this guy, it'd be great for them, man.
I agree. I think it'd be a solid move for him. I think we're going to see a lot of guys kind of try to swoop up Emmett Queen. I think we're going to see multiple people come in just before the season, during the season. I think he's going to guy who's going to benefit on maybe waiting it out. I think his options are going to only grow, as opposed to an Andre, who's already got a ton of options, just kind of already make his mind up. So the recruiting process is different for anyone, for everyone, and. No process is the same for these guys, so shout out to Emmett. I think those offers are going to just keep on rolling in. So shout out, and we'll keep you updated and hope to get him on the show. We're going to drop his highlights here this week, but the highlights we did just drop today, Will Menzel. So shout out to him. You can catch that on all of our pages. He's a top 10 quarterback on pretty much everybody's list. High as number 6 on some of the lists.
Yeah, man, I like this kid.
I like him a lot.
He reminds me of Jackson Dart.
Really?
Yeah. He's not just the blonde hair.
Yeah.
But he's got the swag.
Yeah.
You can tell he's got the swag off the field. And he could throw it, and he's athletic, man. I mean, yeah, he reminds me of Dart. Obviously, that's a very high ceiling.
For sure.
But that's just who he plays like. And, he's top 10 quarterback. Everybody thinks it. Everybody sees the talent there. It's no secret.
Yeah.
This kid is a stud.
Yeah, I agree.
Whoever gets him is going to be real lucky, man.
I agree. I think, and like you said, he's got a lot of good mobility, can throw on the run. Like you said, got the look for Jackson Dart, but yeah, maybe could be, someone that develops into that. He's crystal balled or whatever, predicted to go to Oregon right now. So the Ducks, but like I said, Oregon's another school too. Like we should have talked about them just a second ago. Oregon's another school who's in the running for a lot of guys. They just offered our guy Jake Nawrot last week. So I don't know. We'll see who goes to Oregon. It's hard. We're kind of caught in the middle.
Yeah,
We like both these guys, but right now, Will Menzel is predicted to go to Oregon. Do you see another team coming in? Because right now, Auburn is listed at number 2.
I mean, man, I prefer Oregon for sure.
Okay.
If it was between them two schools.
Yeah.
But no, there's a lot that plays into this. I mean, Oregon's gonna have it loaded at QB depth chart always. It seems like.
I think
you're
so
gonna have to win the battle, which some players love that.
Yeah.
Let me compete.
Yeah.
But some players want to be handed the job.
It's all about what you want.
We don't know these kids enough to know.
Yeah.
So we don't know what if he wants to start immediately, Auburn would probably be a better choice. Byron Brown's gone after this year.
And they're in talks for Israel Abrams, real big.
Yeah,
so I think
we just don't know where guys gonna. The first shoe falls, the first big time commit goes to one of these schools. Then a lot of we'll know a lot more.
We've gotten to see these top quarterbacks literally in person at this point, and if on Huddle even like 5 times, it's like I would say out of the top 12 quarterbacks, we maybe are top 10, but top 12 and on the other places, I think any one of those are going to be, you can't miss. Honestly, possibly can't miss. I think Oregon's in a win-win situation. Kentucky's in a win-win situation. Auburn's in a win-win situation because they're all in talks of all getting really good quarterbacks.
4 or 5 of them, yeah.
Yeah, they're all good. So anyone they land is going to be good. And so I think the quarterback, like you said, the future is bright. In all the spots. So we'll see if Will Menzel goes there right now. They said he has seen an interview. He wants to get it done around mid-April, but he said if he's not totally sold, if he doesn't have his mind 100% made up, he won't rush it, and he'll take his time. So I think his head's in a good spot. He's going about it the right way. He definitely goes about his play the right way. So we'll see. We're speaking of Oregon, like we said, that's where he's projected to. Let's talk about some spring football there with them. They're getting here out of the quarterback position, man. Dante Moore came back. What are you thinking about Oregon's Achilles Smith, obviously, but what are you thinking about their season at the quarterback? You think it's going to be a good future? We have Dylan Raiola joining. Is Dylan Raiola the starter, or is he just going to be here to practice for 1 year?
I think it will start next year right now. I mean, yeah. I don't know why he would go there just to do that if he's at least not expecting to start.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying he's a promise. They don't do that at big programs like this anymore.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we seen last year Oregon, the number one running back in the portal. Played like one game.
Yeah, I know.
Ended up transferring out this year.
Yeah.
So, you just don't know at Oregon, man. You gotta be the best player to play at Oregon, then. It ain't about your stars or none of that.
No, it's not. It's not. It's all about really bringing it every day.
It depends on if he shows up.
Yeah, that's it.
And how he recovers from this injury. If he comes back better than before, I mean, hell yeah, he starts.
I think he will. I think he will.
This year, this team, if they don't, I think this year for Oregon, it should be championship or bust. With how many guys are
really
coming, with how many guys they retained out of the draft, man. I mean, not even just more. You had Amari Washington, Bear Alexander, Mateo Ugalele, Tatum To'o, all decided to come back to school. All could have been day 2 picks, probably.
I know, but I will say
not championship win, but championship appearance.
But when we talk about Indiana winning the national championship, who do we talk about first?
The coach.
Guess what? They just lost their offensive coordinator and their defensive coordinator. Like, it matters. Coordinators matter. Ohio State collapsed and they fell off a cliff when their coordinator left and checked out.
That's true.
So I think I don't know if it's a championship or bust just for that reason.
I feel that part. Yeah.
Just for that reason. And yes, they did retain the talent. I love their talent. But when you have to replace both your coordinators, it's the ultimate wait and see situation, in my opinion. But then again, if someone comes to me and say I have high expectations for Oregon, I won't knock them. So I get it.
I mean, their defense should be the best defense maybe in Oregon history.
Yeah,
on paper.
Yeah, I mean, they were able to run the ball contrary to a lot of people's belief last year.
Yeah, they were really good running the ball, even though it didn't seem like it.
It didn't seem like it.
Like if you watch the games,
I swear.
And then you look at the stats later, and it's like they average 8 yards a carry.
Yeah, it's weird, and it goes to show you their offensive line. They're really good. They have some holes to fill, like you said. Poncho's come back at center, but they do have to replace Harkey, World, and Pregnon. So I mean, 3 guys that are really solid. True. So we're gonna see what happens. We all know the trenches are important. We all know coaching's important, and quarterbacks. They have the quarterback checked, but the other 2, we don't know yet. Dan Lanning is a CEO. We know the head. Does he take a more hands-on approach this year? He should, in my opinion. But I don't know about championship or bust.
He probably will. But yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, question. Do you have higher expectations this year for Oregon or USC? What do you think? Because we're going to talk about them in a minute, maybe possibly at length.
I think Oregon. They just got a better roster.
I like that. I think USC's. I think next year is USC's year. Yeah. I really do believe that. I'm not just saying that to give them a year, just because I like a lot of their guys. And we have Brett Colje, our boy, on the team. But I will say that I do think next year USC is going to be a lot better. But
they said Jonas Williams has been playing really good too in the spring.
Who?
Jonas Williams.
Oh yeah,
the freshman.
Oh yeah, Elite 11 guy, man.
Quarterback.
Yeah, I didn't really. Jonas is the best because we got to see him throw at Elite 11 last year, saw him get his invite, so shout out to him. But it was funny because in California at the finals, he was doing interviews, right, talking about recruiting. He was talking about recruiting for USC, trying to get guys, and he started naming off guys who he wanted to get on the team, and he named Brett Colje. He named Breck, and that was the first time I ever thought Breck could possibly land at USC after that interview because. Quarterbacks don't just say that for no reason.
You're right.
So after he said that, I was like, oh, my God, is Breck about to end up at USC? Fast forward, Breck's there now. And shout out to him. He's balling out, trying to earn his way up the depth chart as a true freshman. So we'll talk about USC here in a minute, which I can't wait to because they're an interesting topic this year. One of the most interesting topics, in my opinion, this year is USC. But get into some more college football news before we get into some more nitty-gritty, Dalton. Ferris State's going all in. So Ferris State obviously just produced Trinidad Chambliss, D2 powerhouse, and they're building a house of themselves, man. So they're going all in for a new indoor facility. It's going to be pretty crazy. So I think this is maybe a move that they're going to try to go D1. What do you think?
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, you don't do this. You don't need to.
Yeah.
To stay in D2, right? They're already the best.
Right.
So this is unnecessary if they're going to stay in D2, I think.
Yep, 61.7 million complex includes an indoor turf field, track, locker rooms, offices, and training spaces. So, yeah, it looks like I think, you have to have those facility in places to compete with the big dogs, no pun intended. But, yeah, I think they're going to try to go to D1, so shout out to Ferris State.
Looks like it. That'd be cool, man. I mean,
yeah.
More the merrier.
Yeah, I think so, too, especially with the new transfer portal, are we eventually just going to see everybody from D2 move up? Is it just going to be FCS and FBS at some point? Maybe all the D2 go up to FCS and and then the top FCS go to FBS. Because shout out to North Dakota State, will be making their debut on the big stage this year in the Mountain West. I can't wait.
It's gonna be interesting. First year, what's the record gonna be?
I don't know.
How they hold up, we don't know.
We gotta see their quarterback situation.
Yeah, exactly. Replace him and Lance, Peyton and Lance. So.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about them as well in a second. Can't wait. So, all right. Then we have some sad news. Unfortunately, Dalton, we have the death of the Revo Speed.
Good helmet.
So NFL released their safety protocols and their helmet safety study results, and unfortunately, the Revo Speed found itself on the banned list. One of the greatest, most influential helmets of all time. When me and Dalton, they came out when me and Dalton was playing. What are your thoughts on the Revo Speed? Is it just official we're old, or what do you think?
Yeah, I think that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, on a side note, these freaking throwbacks are so badass.
But yeah,
I love those.
I know. I didn't even put that two together. Is that Odell?
You didn't mean to, probably. Yeah,
is that Odell?
Oh my God, we got the best throwbacks.
Yeah.
Those whites are sick. But man, those helmets were. Everybody had them. I mean, I didn't have one because I wanted to be different. That's not the reason I got Ion 4D, which those sucked.
Yeah.
Don't recommend those.
No.
But they aren't around anymore either. But Revo was great, man. If you don't know the Revo Speed, you don't know football.
I agree.
I
agree. And that's what I'm saying. People are still. I mean? It's not like people stopped wearing the Revo Speed. It's like kids were still wearing the Revo Speed, but now they wear the 360 Revo or something else. They wear like something else now. The F7 too. But yeah, the Revo Speed's gone. So man, end of an era. Because you knew if somebody walked out with the Revo Speed, either they were just a kid who had a lot of money and they was trash, or they were that guy. Because I mean, when we played, I knew. Our left tackle had one, our left guard had one, dogs, and our quarterback had Revo Speeds, just off the top of my head. And
I don't even remember, man.
All dogs. I can remember almost all of our players and what helmet they had.
That's crazy.
Taywan had DNA. Claire had DNA.
I can't remember any helmets.
Burbs had Revo. I had Ion. You had Ion.
We're the only ones with Ion.
Sam had Ion.
Oh, Sam had one too. That's right.
I
only like the Ions because that little face mask.
Madden on our team also had a Revo.
Tyler Madden had a Revo.
Yeah. Or he had either a Revo or DNA, but yeah.
I don't know, man, but that's I wish I would have got that instead.
Me too. Because they had like the cushion inside.
Yeah, exactly.
Ours was not that cushion inside. It was trash.
Them they lasted like 4 years. I think.
It was out. And I tried to look up. It said it got discontinued, but had good safety ratings. I think that's all BS.
Really? That's what it said.
That's what I said. I mean, I remember getting.
You got concussion in one.
I remember getting my bell rung in those multiple times. Like
I might have one or two.
I remember getting my bell rung, and I'm like, I feel like everyone else is not getting. It's not like. The Revo guys is probably not feeling this because my head's getting smashed. But Revos are out, man. End of an era. And let's talk some quarterback battles, Dalton.
Yes, sir.
Now, your Gators, I want you to take the stage here and take the mic. And what do you think about your quarterback battle in Gainesville?
I really do like both of these guys. I mean, we don't know either one of their ceilings.
Yep.
Which is why it's so hard to pick it. For coach, it's so hard to pick.
Right.
You can't get the ceiling effect in practice.
Right.
You can see how accurate a guy is. You can see how much he knows the playbook. You can't see his ceiling, though. What's he going to do on 3rd and 20?
Right.
Can he make a play? Can he avoid sacks? You can't get this stuff in practice.
Why is he on 3rd and 20? Did he take a sack to get on 3rd and 20?
Oh, it could have been a holding.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But, like, some quarterbacks make it, they're the reason that it's 3rd and 20.
I mean, if you want a guy that can run, you're going to go with Trammell. Apollo doesn't seem like he's very mobile, watching him on film. But the games he did play at Georgia Tech, he was balling, man.
Yeah.
He balled out, and his practice film at Georgia Tech is really good. He's thrown to Singleton before, so he knows the receiver. He knows Bailey Stockton. We got 2 receivers for Georgia Tech, so I think that would help Pablo. But I mean, if we're going, I think the higher ceiling is Trammell. And it seems like in practice he's just slinging it more, and it looks more effortless. I think you mentioned that earlier.
Let's take a look at it.
Pablo straining a bit more when he throws.
But there obviously is a battle, the QB battle, and the only info I can say is that.
I think, like you said, the effortless just comes out of the cannon more. You can see Trammell and Philo going at it, and then you can see Will Griffin as well, who's in the quarterback 3 battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. As you can see, I think you nailed it on the head. Everyone's loving Trammell because of his mobile. Tell me if I'm wrong. They love Trammell because of his mobile capability and of his deep ball.
His deep ball's nice, but we've seen a great deep ball at Florida before. Anthony Richardson. He wasn't a good quarterback.
True.
He was so
Sometimes.
Huh?
Lagway sometimes.
Lagway too.
Sometimes.
He was the deep ball guy though.
Sometimes.
I mean, he was trying to be. He tried to be. He wasn't AR a deep ball
I don't
guy.
think I'm not even hating on Lagway. I don't think he did too much anything well. Like great. He did some things okay, like decent, but he didn't do anything great.
He had like one great game at Florida. It was against Texas. And I don't know how he did that.
I know. So
Because that's the best defense we played all year. But anyways, I think I would go with Terrell first. He's younger, for
Okay.
one. So you have longer to build with him.
yeah.
And if he messes up, you can always turn to follow. I mean, this year, the first year is not make or break. I mean, we'd like to see improvement, of course, but we're not expecting a playoff berth. If you're a Florida fan, you're expecting a playoff berth. You're living in the past, man.
That's true.
I mean, it's SEC. I know Indiana did it, but it's still very impressive. Their schedule was, not what Florida's is going to be. And we don't have Signetti, I don't think. It's one of a kind guy. So.
Hey, but I'm telling you, I do like where your staff's at, like just where the head's at and the mentality. I think Florida is in the right direction finally.
Me too, man. You don't know until you play games.
Exactly. And I will say, I as a person who, in my opinion, my gut feeling has been about any Florida hire in the past 2 hires, both sports, I have been pretty on.
You're wrong about Golden.
No,
Because he won a title already, man.
I didn't say he was horrible.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say he was horrible, but I did say that as soon as the day you hired Mike White in
Mike
basketball,
White.
I knew it was a wrap, and I knew when you hired Billy Napier, he was a wrap. Like I knew it, and when I see Summerall, when I see you all hire Summerall, I don't get that same feeling as I had with Napier. I think he seems like more serious and like demands more. I think he demands the room, not like he's not trying to win over the room. He demands it, and like if you're not on board, then you're not in the room.
He seems like he does seem like a great locker room guy.
Yeah.
And we need that. I mean, Napier was good at that, but he wasn't strict or nothing.
Yeah, I think coaches need. I think some of the best quality in a coach is to make you look yourself in the mirror, and with still doing that in a way that encourages you. And Summerall, I think, does that. So I think, but like you said, you shouldn't have crazy high hopes like a playoff berth in the first year, in my opinion. Any Gators fan, but you just want to see a lot of improvement, and you want to see a quarterback you can maybe have for a couple years more than a 1 year rental. I think your model is pretty good though. You got 2 guys in there that are fighting for it, as opposed to a bona fide like 5-year senior who's is only like a Carson Beck situation where it's only 1 year and this is it. So I like the way you're going about it.
Yeah, regardless of who starts, if they end up starting the whole year, they'll be able to come back next year. Yeah, they have eligibility left. So
Right.
Playing the long game here.
I agree.
And we'll see what happens, man. I mean, the spring game's going to tell a lot about it, I think. I mean, you actually playing real ball. Or kind of real ball. I mean, you still ain't hitting the quarterbacks, but it's a game feel.
Yeah, and we'll get your thoughts on like what we can see and like because we're going to talk some more about some quarterback battles. Like, what do you see like in a quarterback? Like, what do you need or what do you see in each position? I want to get your thoughts on the Bama situation. I know a lot of your family's Bama fans, but they're in a Keelan Russell, Austin Mack situation. Which way are they going to go? Austin Mack's had a ton of hype, I guess you could say, as a prospect, but so's Keelan Russell. He went. Where'd he go? He was at Texas, one of the best schools. It's not Dela. Man, he went to Duncanville. Yeah. He went to Duncanville. They was like #1 in the nation. And great, all these guys, man. Like I said, Alabama, I think, is in a win-win situation. What do you think about the quarterback battle in Tuscaloosa? And I have a crazy take after you get your thoughts on that.
I mean, Austin Mack, I think his arm talent is NFL level.
I agree.
He's so big, too. He's like 6'4", 6'5". He's just got all the tools, man. I mean, he can sling it from hash to hash,
He can. Both of them came in.
And he can run well, too. People think he can't run. No, he's not Keelan Russell, maybe. But he can run. He's fast, man. I mean, he covers a lot of ground in a hurry with his long legs, long strides. You can throw it down the field. He can make all the throws, I think. And we've seen it against Indiana last year. He came in. Ty Simpson got hurt. Went for 11 for 16, 100 yards. Off the bench in the championship.
Yeah, some people said people said they shouldn't have put Ty Simpson back in.
Yeah, they probably shouldn't have. Mack was playing great, man. This is a real win-win, I think.
Really?
For Bama. I think both these quarterbacks are really good.
I'm glad you think that because I thought maybe like, all right, some people say if you have 2 quarterbacks, you don't have one, yada, yada. But like I said, I think this is the perfect example where I'll say it, I'm kind of backtracking on my stance on the portal, like the portal window. Like, if Keelan Russell doesn't beat it out, it doesn't mean he's not good. And does that mean he should have to wait a whole another 15 weeks, 16 weeks?
Like Minchie did last year?
Like, should he have to, or should he be able to enter the portal and go? I think no matter what, I really do think, Dalton, we're going to see multiple quarterbacks specifically say, F the NCAA, we're going to enter the portal anyway. What do you think?
I think so, too.
Think so?
Yeah. NCAA, I mean, we already
not
seen
fair.
people transfer after the portal window closed, so
Right.
the portal is just, I don't think they really have a good way of policing it.
I think there's the portal window. Just the dates are all messed up. I think the portal window should be like there should be another one, like another like week one. But man, I don't know. There's not a right answer. It's hard, but it's just there's going to be so many quarterback twos that should be quarterback ones other places. Like there's going to be so many power for quarterback twos that could start at so many places, even still P4 schools.
Yeah, I know.
Like. I don't know. It's crazy. Like, look at Jared Curtis. Like, what do you like? Look at Jared Curtis. Like, is he really gonna come in and show out, or should they have went and got a guy to develop? But then again, if you do bring an older guy in, you got to worry about Jared Curtis leaving.
You might even get him then.
I know.
So, I mean, Vandy's situation, I think, is different than the rest of the SEC. They can't, they can't afford to play the transfer portal game every year.
No.
So they need a guy that can develop.
They can't afford to play big dog either, to where like they kind of have to promise playing time.
Exactly.
And that's what that's the only I think stipulation that was on the table for Jared Curtis. The only reason he's there is because he's getting guaranteed playing time. So,
Probably.
which like I said, if you look in Keelan Russell's situation. Like, maybe he's not going to start, and...
I mean, he could have transferred to Auburn before.
I know.
If he wanted to.
I agree. I know.
But he thought he could win the job. I get it. But, man, this guy's good, and he's older.
Yeah.
Even if you're even, they always go with the older guy.
I know.
So, like, if they end up being tied, they're going to go with Mac because he's older.
I can't wait to see how it goes, man. And we're going to talk about some more quarterback battles here. Then we're going to get into some of our, our rankings. Quarterback rankings on the draft. So, all right, want to get your thoughts. We got Alabama, and we already covered the Gators. What do you think about Florida State? What do you think Florida State's going to do at quarterback? They're looking at Ashton Daniels, right, and Sperry. Who do you think wins the job?
I mean, I think Daniels will. He's played great. Well, not great. He's played solid football.
Yeah.
When he's got a chance to start. He's only started 8 or 9 games his career.
Yeah.
He's been a backup at Stanford when they were terrible. I don't know why he didn't get more of a chance there.
Can he save Norvell's job?
He should have started last year over Arnold. I don't think he's a job saver, though. I think Florida
Okay.
State's not going to be good this year.
Really?
Again.
Okay.
I don't hate miss a bowl again.
No, I don't hate it. No, I don't hate it. I'm just kind of surprised.
Their quarterback ain't better than Castellanos. He wasn't even that good, but I don't think either one of these guys are better than Tommy Castellanos.
Really?
Personally.
Wow.
At college level.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to get your thoughts on the USC situation.
Can't recruit, bro.
Well, we talked about Jonas Williams earlier in the program. Our guy, who's now at USC. USC has been kicking off spring practice, spring camp, like a lot of these guys have. So I think a lot of the guys are
More so is not even with Buster.
really like, they're trying to find their way. It's hard, and it's hard to really, I guess, see where you're at when you come in. So you got guys rolling in. We got a bunch of names here, Dalton. I want to start from the top because a bunch of these guys are just can't miss guys. So this is my guy, big old Cam, who's we'll show his highlights in just a second, right? But they have a bunch of guys. Number 1 recruiting class. They got Jaden Ramos, who's going to be pretty solid there on the edge. And they have some Rob Ryan still on staff, which I was actually surprised to see. Here's Rob Ryan rolling in.
Nick DeFina?
Yeah, still with the run linebackers. Luke Wafel.
Wafel, how you pronounce it?
It's Wafel. It's Wafel, and I'm telling you, he's like Joey. But whatever the best Bosa is, he's that junior.
He's a beast. I watched him the other day when you told me to.
Yeah, he's a beast.
A freak.
Yeah, then Braylon Shelby, he's supposed to be a dog. Look at Ja Jarrett here, though. Look at Ja. Look how big Ja.
Oh, man.
Wafel
just looks like he's about to go drafted right now, bro.
Yeah, true freshman.
Yeah.
And he's Brett College's roommate.
265, 6'4".
That's our boy.
Coming in.
And then Caden Dixon White and Luke Weaver. Supposed to be some playmakers as well.
If they could have a good defense, the sky's the limit.
I know. Tucker Ashcroft, tight end. But he's listed at tight end, too.
Is that the transfer?
No, we'll talk
about freshman.
Yeah, I think he's a transfer.
That's from Wisconsin.
Waymo Robinson.
Ashcraft from Wisconsin. Yeah, he's good.
Yep, shout out to him. Running back. Mark Bowman. He is the tight end 1 coming in, true freshman. supposedly tight end 1. We'll see how
Man,
it
he
shakes
looks-
out.
Looks the part.
Yep. And then Cannon Smith, who's a tackle, but they moved him to center. So he's battling for that center spot. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Then that was Keone Pepe, number 71 right here, true freshman from IMG. And then our guy, Brett Collegier, our boy, friend of the program, coming in for duty, number 66. Zacharias Williams right behind him, dog. And then here quarterbacks, Jonas Williams, and the guy who's jumping around here in the back, that's Maeva. So
ready, man.
USC, man, like I said,
Talented roster.
they're talented. They have the guys. They really do have the guys. I think
Do they have the coach?
is it going to be a this year or is it going to be a next year for them, though? That's the big question, in my opinion. I don't know if it's a this year. It may be a next year, even though they have a really good quarterback in Maeva, who I absolutely love. But I want to talk about a guy who I want to start the hype train on right now, Dalton, is Cameron Crawford, the defensive end here.
So what? Good plays.
So here's what I'm thinking here. I'm thinking he's going to be, I don't know where rounds. I don't like putting arounds, but he's going to be an absolute playmaker here for the Trojans this year. So I'm stamping it right now. So he just going to be a dog, man. What do you think? Am I crazy to put my name on him so early or in USC? I don't know about USC's team success, but I'm telling you, Big Cam's going to have a year.
He might be great. I just don't trust Lincoln Riley coach defensive players.
Okay.
That's all it is. It ain't nothing to do with this kid. He's really good. And they got a lot of really good talent on defense.
Yeah. They do.
But they don't perform up to their talent level while they're playing for Lincoln Riley 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
If you can flip that around, then USC can reach their ceiling, though. It's just, you got to learn to coach a defense, man. We seen it last year. So every game they lost, they go up 30+.
I know.
They got all the talent, though. They're bringing all the trying. But you got to make the plays, man.
I agree. You have to show up. It doesn't matter where your 247 rankings are. You have to show up. But I think their identity is set. They've made a lot of good improvements with their strength and conditioning program. True. And look at the size of those guys rolling out. Like those aren't little guys. Like those were NFL players.
They looked the part for sure.
They looked the part. And when they first came to the Big Ten, they didn't look the part. So I got to give them credit there. But I'm not so confident to where I'm going to go and say they're going to go to the playoff guarantee or maybe at least get a win. I think with every position besides quarterback, it's all next year is going to be amazing for them, in my opinion. But we'll see. We'll see how the Trojans shake out and see how they do. But let's talk some quarterbacks here. Some more, some Cole Payton. He was at his pro day, absolutely throwing dimes. Me and you got to see Cole Payton. You got to interview him up close. What are your thoughts on what do you see on Cole Payton? And does this change your board ranking on him and where you have him at all? And just overall, what's your thoughts?
I still got a QB3.
Okay.
But it's neck and neck with
All right.
Ty Simpson for QB2 battle. I mean, really flip of the coin. You know me. I like game film and I like playing against better competition. I just don't know how you're going to translate ever. Not many FCS quarterbacks come in and ball out. It's just a fact.
It's true.
I mean, Romo did it. It was a long time ago, though.
Yeah.
It's a long time ago. So I just always skeptical about the quarterbacks coming to smaller levels, no matter how good they look.
What about Wentz? How long did it take Wentz to start? Was it immediately?
He started immediately.
That's what I thought.
But, I mean, he had a great career. I'd say he had an average career.
I'm going to go ahead and say it, man.
He ain't worth it. Is Carson Wentz worth a first-round pick looking back? No.
No, but I don't think Cole
That's
Payton.
what I'm saying.
Okay, but I don't. Okay. I guess I understand what you're saying because if you're on the fence of saying he's a quarterback 2 or 3 on your board, you're basically saying if he's 2, he's going the first round. That's what you're basically saying, right? Or am I putting words in your mouth?
No, I do think Ty Simpson's not going first now. Somebody's going to take a...
I'm not saying the player matters at all.
No, just QB,
just 2 QBs.
Going, yeah, there's always 2 quarterbacks first round, even if they don't deserve it.
Do you think that's you think that's a good rule, like a rule of thumb, or no?
Yeah. I don't know the last time there's been 1 quarterback in the first round, man. It's always at least 2.
Well, I just asked.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree, but a lot of people are saying Ty Simpson to the Steelers, but
yeah.
It's already been official that Cole Payton's going to be taking a top 30 visit to Pittsburgh. I like that fit a whole lot more, man. Like, if they do that, if Cole Payton ends up in Pittsburgh, I'll be very not only happy, pleased, and very impressed with Pittsburgh and what they're doing in the future, because I love Mike Tomlin as well. But it was kind of it was the time to move on from Tomlin in the era. You look at the league as a pyramid. The trophies on top, they've been at the same level, the pyramid, for so long. And you said you like film, but I know we don't have the same type of film, but we have the same amount of film as we do Cole Payton and Ty Simpson, right?
Yeah, I mean 1 year each.
And I know we didn't see Ty Simpson up close. I wish we did. Wish he was a Senior Bowl. But we got to see Cole Payton up close. And I'm telling you, just as my personal scouting on Cole Payton, the questions I had on Cole Payton going in, I did not have leaving Mobile. The things I saw on tape, I don't know what happened and what he fixed, but it was fixed because he was dropping his elbow a lot.
Yeah, he fixed that. He did.
He wasn't as bad. Now, was he firing around the ball? No. But it was more of a Drew Mestemaker-y. But we give Drew Mestemaker the benefit of the doubt. Why? Because he's so young. He has time to fix it. But with Cole Payton, I'm like, earlier in the season, watch games. Shout out to Anthony Russo, draft professor, the earliest on Cole Payton. Shout out to him.
Yeah, true.
I love Anthony Russo.
Good guy.
But, I think once he started, get on the hype train, I was like, okay, let's start watching him. I'd pull him up on the smallest screen I had. They never got the big screen, I'll say. But I'd watch some tape because I like Bryce Lance as well. But I saw his elbow drop. When we get to Mobile, I don't see no elbow drop. I see an improved passer. And if you can make those adjustments in that short amount of time, I think an NFL team would really do a lot of tweaking with you from rookie minicamp to training camp, so on and so forth. So, if I'm not letting the cat out of the bag, I got Cole Payton as my quarterback too. He's over Ty Simpson. I've had it teetering all year, I will say, but I do have Cole Payton as my quarterback too. Shout out to Cole Payton.
I like him. My questions still exist.
Yes, what is it?
My questions are different. I know he can throw the ball.
What are your questions?
My questions is how can he play against NFL defense?
Right.
Can he play against NFL schemes?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
Can he make a progression when his number one receiver isn't running by everybody?
Yeah.
Because you watch film, Lance did that a lot in the SCS level. He just ran by everybody. Doesn't happen much in the NFL, especially if he plays early. He's probably not going to be on a great team, right?
Yeah.
If you play quarterback early, you're probably not on a great team. You're not set up for success 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
So it's just I'm worried about that. But you can take lumps and learn on the field, and then maybe you have a great sophomore year. You can't judge a quarterback guy's rookie year. I mean, Peyton Manning had like 30 picks, bro.
Right.
So rookie year it doesn't matter. It's just I got those questions. You can't answer those until you're playing. Until you're at least I see you in the preseason. Preseason still tells you a lot about rookies because they're still running the offense and they're still going against NFL players.
Okay,
but
I love it.
That's just the questions you can't answer, man. And that's the only reason I got Simpson slightly ahead.
Okay.
But it's still, like I said, neck and neck. And
no, I don't hate it.
I personally wouldn't draft either one of them first round.
I wouldn't. Man, I know I wouldn't either. I would take Cole Payton very top, first 5 picks of the second round, yeah. But maybe not a first round. But here's Cole Payton, an interview Dalton did with him at the Senior Bowl. Excellent work. I love that he wore the yellow jersey to media day, not the green or white.
He's a good interviewer, man.
He's really nice dude.
2.5 minutes?
Really nice dude. If you want to look at that interview, it's on all of our platforms. Just type in Cole Payton, interview, and you'll be able to see that. So shout out Dalton for that interview. And we got some more interviews dropping this week. Can't wait. Got some more Elite 11 highlights. But, man, we are not done there with the Pro Day segments here in the Pro Day extravaganza. Let's talk about Diego Pavia. A lot of people are impressed with his performance at Pro Day. What do you think? And, I don't know if I have a draftable grade on him, after Mobile. But a lot of people are impressed. What do you think?
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
His throws?
Yes.
The deep balls are weak, man.
I know.
He can't throw deep.
I know.
So you're not gonna start in the NFL. I mean, it's simple as that.
No.
And you're 5'9", and you can't throw a deep ball. Too many limitations. If he gets drafted, he's 7th round, and he's probably just a camp body.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you keep him on the roster, keep him on the practice squad. He could be a good decoy if you're playing maybe the Eagles, Jalen Hurts, or something like that. But man, I can't see this guy ever starting an NFL game. If he does, that's probably says more about the team than it does him. I mean, I love the kid's mindset. He thinks he's good.
Yeah.
thinks he's really good. He thinks he deserves a shot.
And I
have love that confidence.
You have
level.
to when you're a quarterback.
Exactly, I love that.
You have to
level,
think that. You have to be on that level of confidence quarterback. Like, you have to be like, all right, I'm the game changer. I'm the guy that can win this for us. Like, you have to think like that. So I don't fault him for thinking like that. I just think, like, I think you've reached your ceiling as a player. There's nothing wrong with that. You've really overaccomplished your measurables. He's a hell. I mean, look what he's done. I mean, he was in the running for the Heisman. Some people think he got cheated at the Heisman. And he's a 5'9" quarterback. Like, I mean, it's a hard thing to do. He's accomplished a lot, so hats off to him. But, there is levels to this. It's the NFL for a reason.
I ain't hating on him at all.
It's facts. Like,
right.
It's my opinion, man.
I agree. And I
think
think
it's most people's opinion.
That's what I'm saying. I think you share the consistent opinion on him, so I don't think it's a hot take or anything. So we'll see if a team takes a shot at him.
If he ends up being a quality NFL starter,
we'll all be wrong.
I will be more.
Every expert will be wrong.
Well, duh,
and that would be really cool.
Well, yes, and I had a great story.
But the odds of it are just so low.
I would be surprised if he's a backup.
Exactly.
Like, I'm surprised.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe practice.
But is he better? I mean, he's right.
Who's he better than in the league?
He's right there with Dylan Gabriel.
He's better. Yeah, he's probably better.
He's probably better. He's probably better.
Honestly,
I swear.
We saw both of them.
I know. But I don't think
week.
I don't think Dylan Gabriel will be in the league this year. I don't think he's getting cut this upcoming training camp.
It's gonna go down. Some of the worst picks.
Or if the Browns really, really, really want to save money and they just rock with him for.
That's gotta be the worst third round draft pick ever.
Yes, he's one of them.
Some guys haven't even made the roster.
For sure.
Still, that was a bad pick.
Quarterback wise, it's the weirdest one.
They like the Senior Bowl performance because he had good footwork. He talked right. Now he's doing that right.
Great kid, great dude.
But man, there's just limitations in sports.
Yep.
And it's unfortunate.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Your body. I mean, I don't know. But like I said, I do think he's reached the ceiling. Not a lot of people can say that. A lot of people say, "Man, I could have done this, man." Well, he did it. Yeah. So Diego Pavia did do it. So shout out to him. And he's a 1%er, in my opinion. So shout out to him. And we'll see if a team will take a shot on him. But we'll get some more pro day talk. We can talk about the 4.37 dash here by Mansour Delane.
Back to back, you ran both of them same time.
Shout out to him. Talk about it, Dalton.
Man.
He's not ownership. He's not
top 10 pick probably now.
Shut
really?
the hell up. He hired the dude, and without him hiring him, that guy don't have a job nowhere else. By the way, you gave him the.
People do.
I still think Avion Terrell's better.
I like Avion Terrell, but this guy's number 2 to me. He's very physical, and obviously he can run with you.
This is the most important position for 40, I think, in the whole league. You can't run a 4.6 and play corner.
No.
You can run 4.6, play receiver still.
Yeah. If you're really good at route running, if you're good, because we saw, is it Godwin?
Chris Godwin?
Yeah, he runs like a 4.6, right?
4.5 or something.
Like
he's not even that big.
Right.
But there's Mike Evans, 4.6.
Who's the Tampa Bay? Is that the Tampa Bay receiver I'm talking about?
Godwin?
But
I'm
talking
about Landry.
Most of the best receivers in the league run 4.5 or higher, actually. Jamar Chase is like the outlier, but like most of the top 10 receivers run 4.5s.
Yeah.
Or higher. So I think corner's the most important position for the 40. You really need to get under a 4.4.
5.
And he did it twice in a row. So same time exactly. Very consistent.
You don't want to throw at this guy.
No.
If you watch LSU games, they threw a lot across the middle of the field and the other side. They didn't test this guy much. So.
No, this is the one position I absolutely know nothing about is DB, but I know Mansour Delane's been a household name pretty much all year, as long as it spells D'Angelo Pons, which is one of my guys. But let's talk some more numbers. Now, it's crazy how we live in 2026 and the technology that we have. Like, it's insane. Like, we have literally a computer in our hand, in our pockets at all times. But they can't get a freaking 40 time right.
I swear.
What's going on, like, of all this recent controversy of, like, all right, we don't know how to do hand times because we have Maury Bamba. They say he ran a 4.1. They say he ran some other stuff. What do you think about this whole thing with a 4.27 or the 4.19 drama?
I wish I was there.
I mean, it's impressive either way.
Yeah.
You're either really, really, really fast or just really, really, really fast.
Either way, he's one of the fastest players in this draft.
Right.
So it doesn't matter.
You're splitting hairs. If 4.27 is the highest speed, okay, that's fine. I wish we had him at the combine. I wish it was laser timed, so we really knew. But man, this guy,
I'll take a flyer on him.
Hell yeah.
Late rounds.
Talk about a guy who can develop.
I will say as a measurables, like I'm not. I will say I am more. I've never been lower on the combine from like a scouting standpoint, in my opinion, just because there's so much tape out there, and as well as pro days. And I like pro days, but I like them more than combines. What do you think? Do you hold pro days above like combines? Do you think? What do you think?
I think I actually prefer the combine just because there's more pressure.
Okay.
Pro days, you're chill. It's more chill,
Yeah.
environment.
Good point.
You don't have as much pressure on you, I don't think, to perform.
Right.
That's the only. I think the combine, you still have a lot of pressure on you to perform. So that's the only difference, and that's why I prefer it.
But still, neither one of them are.
Too important to me anymore either. I'd say it's more about the on-field stuff, man.
I mean, most of the guys that run 4.2,
Haven't had great NFL careers.
Right.
Jerry Archer,
John
Ross.
Yeah.
just
I can keep going, but
No, for sure. There's been so many. And then,
Taiwan Jones. I mean, I can keep going. Yeah.
but what I will say is that is the DBs and like are just defense. That's the only thing I'm like, all right, I will scout off the combine alone, because if you're a freak athlete, I think it translates more to defense than offense, because you can just fly around and be an athlete as opposed to being an insane, intangible, smart player.
But it's still, it takes a lot more being fast to play corner though.
Exactly. That's true.
So
That's true.
I don't know how it's good. You still got to move your hips. You got to sink your hips.
Yeah,
because if you're at a 4-1-9, that don't mean you can cover a dig route still.
that's
It
true.
means you can cover a fade, but they don't run a fade every play.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's why
This guy wasn't invited to the combine, right? I guess his film wasn't worthy. He must not have had. I don't know. I have to go back and watch his film now.
Yeah.
After this,
I swear.
'Cause I haven't watched this guy's film.
Oh, there's so many guys I've had to go back in this draft process. I'm like, oh man, should have been watching this guy. But then again,
I've watched their defense before because I watched Jack Kelly. I like
Yes.
Jack Kelly.
yeah, that's like Clemson. It's like, okay, I've watched a bunch of Peter Woods, but I need to look at TJ Parker now.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
other guys.
Avion Terrell.
Yeah, Terrell. Shout out to him. So that's a good point. Yeah, I guess definitely there's a bunch of guys who still got to watch film on, and we're still getting our boards together. But
yeah, I'll let you about Bob.
But next week on the show, we'll go back to him because I'm
Okay.
gonna watch him film and I'll give.
Round grade on.
okay, well, like you said,
You should have more hype for being this fat.
Well, we talk about boards. They're kind of always getting affected. I'm saying combine, and people are adjusting those constantly. It doesn't matter if anything happened. People are still just adjusting their boards because that's what they do.
Yeah.
Did your board change at all? We got NFL Draft Buzz here, their rankings. I don't think our rankings, coincide. So let's go ahead and get your opinions. We'll talk quarterbacks and talk some wide receivers. Did your quarterback board change at all? Like you said, you have Ty Simpson at 2 still, over Cole Payton at 3. But let me think
Wow,
of
they
your
got
other
Cole
guys.
Payton way down here.
Oh, they're hating on Cole Payton. That should be a slogan. He should
Carson
really.
Beck 4.
If Cole Payton was more of a cocky guy, which he's not, he would have hating on Payton
That's nice.
trademarked.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people hating on Payton.
Yeah,
Don't
I
get it.
know. I can't believe he's not top 6.
I did call Drew Aller. His ranking is going up after since this draft process started.
I got him QB5 now. I had him 6. He moved up one spot.
Okay.
I moved Nussmeier down.
Down below him.
Okay.
But I still got Klubnik 4. I still got Klubnik ahead.
You have Cade Klubnik in 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
I still like his. I still think his ceiling is unreached, man. I think he could be a really good quarterback.
Well, NFL Draft Buzz, this is according to them. They got Mendoza, Simpson, Nussmeier. Then they got Carson Beck at 4, which is crazy to see in my opinion. Klubnik at 5, crazy opinion. But yeah, that's very surprising. And then we can go ahead with the rest of their list. Talk about hating on Peyton. They got Taylor Green at 7, Cole Payton at 8,
Wow, Pavia.
Sawyer Robertson at 9, and Pavia at 10, which isn't horrible, but man, I think they're crazy on Cole Payton. And yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't
know.
got Pavia or Sawyer in my top 10. I got Pignano.
And Luke
Altmaier.
Altmaier.
Yeah.
Joe Pignano, QB8. Biggest sleeper of any position. I know he's not exciting prospect.
Yeah.
But he's a guy that's gonna be a backup for 10 years.
Oh yeah, I like both of those guys. I think both of those guys are definitely better than I think Klubnik in my opinion.
I know. I'm higher in Klubnik than most.
For sure. But
Why? Tell me why. Sell me.
did you watch it after this year? Did you watch the games after the first 2 games?
A little bit.
The first 2 Clemson games after they went 0-2 and everybody already gave up on him?
I think he does.
He balled out the rest of the season.
He lacks, but it's not even. It's not stats to me in wins because he
No,
did.
for sure.
It's zip on the ball. He doesn't have it.
He doesn't have the most.
Me and you, I swear, we have seen high school quarterbacks in person this past month and a half with more zip than Cade Klubnik, and they're not even 18 years old. That's a fact, in my opinion. That's my opinion.
That's fair.
I think there's kids out there throwing high school balls faster, harder, more accurate than Cade Klubnik.
You don't have to have a cannon arm though. It's better. It makes you better of a prospect.
It
but
helps.
Tom Brady didn't.
It helps. Because guess what I'm doing? For our top 100 quarterback list, I'm going to make a top 100 plays. One play from each quarterback.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, this QB board after the first 3 is pretty. I think everybody's is different.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
After the first 3, everybody's order's different. I mean, some people got Aller for. Some
That's
people got
why,
Cousins.
looking back at it, man, if I'm Darian Minta, I would have came out.
Yeah, he'd probably be QB3, maybe
2.
4.
2.
2 to 4, yeah.
2.
Probably 2, yeah.
Darian Minta would be quarterback 2. Trinidad Chambliss would be quarterback 2. They're not in here. Dante Moore would probably be. He'd definitely be 2.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to say he's going to take over 1.
Hell no.
I think people, even though I don't know, he's just as good as Mendoza. He is.
You've lost to him twice.
Yeah, that's great. He's also
lost him at home.
Mendoza's also older. Mendoza's also
If
like
he didn't lose to him at home, I said maybe they're even, but no.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if Dante Moore can have a Mendoza year. But
I like Moore a lot.
I don't think it's championship or bust for the Ducks, though. I really don't. Let's talk about wide receivers, Dalton, because we got to talk about the ball throwers. Let's talk about some ball catchers. I think this is one of the hottest topics. I will forever look back on I guess it's 2026 draft. Yeah. I will forever look back in the 2026 draft and say I was right about the wide receiver class being really good when people were hating on it preseason. So get used to that. But all right, let's talk about it. This is NFL Draft Buzz's boards, not our boards. We just want to see how we would shuffle these around. But Jordan Tyson remains in 1, Mekhi Lemon 2, Cardinal Tate, KC Concepcion, Chris Brazzell at 5, which is I love that. Hey, I love what in fact I love it. That's what should be. And then maybe
Really?
not 5. Maybe not 5.
4?
Maybe around
5. I got him 9.
5. I know. A lot of people don't even have him.
That's still solid.
A lot of people have him around 12. So, all right. Then we have Denzel Boston, which is a big body receiver. Everybody loves him. Anybody that's not in this top 6 in your top 6, Dalton?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's only one. No, Omar Cooper.
All right. Let's talk about it.
I got Coop at 4, man.
You could okay.
I think he's the best in-space receiver in this draft.
All right. So
You
you
get the ball in
like
his hands, to get him in space, you're going to make one guy miss.
so you like him more than KC Concepcion?
Yeah. KC's 6 on my board. I got Denzel at 5.
Yeah.
KC's. I think he's
Similar to Omar. Same body style. He's just not as quick twitch.
I agree.
So
that was the difference maker there. I think KC
might have slightly better hands than Omar, but Omar also makes some insane catches.
Mm-hmm.
Acrobatic catches, like he did against Penn State, one of the best catches ever. Back of the end zone.
Omar Cooper has the best catch of college football history.
Yeah, probably. So I like him, and then
I got Ted Hurst at 7 now.
Yeah.
Moved him up.
Let's go.
moved him up, man. You talked into it.
Watched some more film on him. Compared him to some other big guys, and
Dog.
He's that second ranked, I guess, big receiver.
we're behind Denzel Boston now.
Okay.
And then I got
Jeremy Bernard at 8.
All
I think
right.
a lot of people forgot about this guy in
Okay.
the process.
NFL Draft
about
Buzz
another-
has him at 9.
Oh, okay. Well, that's solid. Then I got him at 8, so I like that. They are, like I said, I got Brazzell at 9. They're a little higher on him.
Tennessee receiver. I'm helmet scouting.
And you're notoriously not high on Zachariah Branch, right?
I got him at 10.
You do? Okay.
yeah.
That's what Draft Buzz has.
Oh,
and then
ours is pretty close.
you haven't
actually.
mentioned Chris Bell.
Dang, I got him down at probably
Now
16,
that's
17.
crazy. People
Look at
are.
the receiver class.
I will say he is, in my opinion, just in social media and just in the space of scouting. I think he has probably had the craziest rise in the past
A lot of
14
people got him
days.
late first now. I know.
Oh, I know. People
if
love
he tears
Chris.
ACL, I'd probably have him top 10.
People
but
love Chris Bell.
I'm counting the ACL tear in there. I mean,
People aren't, and I kind of think I'm in the middle. I kind of do, kind of don't. I think he's going to recover, but it's like we have to see, and you have to see.
That's my just outside the top 10.
I got
Let's
the
talk about
biggest sleeper receiver.
Because apparently he has some off-field issues. I haven't really dug into, but
Oh,
McAllister.
McAllister. Yeah. Supposedly it's bad.
if you're just watching this film, though, man,
I've heard it's bad.
He took really
Yeah.
off field.
Yeah.
well, on-field, I'm just ranking him on-field, number 11 best receiver.
Okay.
And then I got Malachi
Fields behind him.
That's a little too slow.
Buzz has him at 12.
Who, Fields?
Yes.
Oh, same. I got Antonio Williams.
They have him at 11.
14.
Okay.
Or Elijah Surratt at 13.
Okay. That's
So
what they
our
did.
The receiver board is pretty good.
Not bad. Not
Kevin
bad.
Coleman, I got Kevin Coleman next, and they're sleeping on Kevin Coleman.
What a Senior Bowl week he had.
Yeah, he did.
He's probably
A lot of receivers.
He's
did,
probably
man.
going third round down. I mean,
No mention of Ty Montgomery here yet.
No, I got him, let's see, like 20th.
See,
But-
Ted Hurst. If you look at Ted Hurst and Bryce Lance at the bottom here, which what do they have? 18 and 19. The NFL Draft Buzz has. I mean, I like Jacoby Lane too. Look at our Senior Bowl interview with Jacoby Lane just came out last week. But man, I think they're all just as good. This wide receiver class is so damn deep.
I mean,
So
one of
damn
my
deep.
favorite receivers is Skylar Bell, and I got him ranked 18.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite receivers in this class.
Right.
Man.
Mine's-
I loved him all year.
My favorites are Ted Hurst. And we haven't even seen Caleb Douglas. Mine's Ted Hurst, Caleb Douglas, Chris Brazzell, be the big body guys. Those are my favorite.
There's a huge sleeper.
And then
round
Bryce
7.
Lance.
There's a huge round 7 sleeper from the University of Florida. Not just being a homer, but he's 6'4", 225, and he ran a 4.3.
Who?
J. Michael Sturdivant.
Oh yeah.
Keep that name in mind when you're watching day 3.
Yeah.
7th round pops up, and you hear that guy's name.
I mean-
He'll probably make the team.
You can be stingy with a lot of positions in this draft, and I think wide receiver is number 1, along with edge, interior offensive line, and what else you think? Anything
Deepest
else?
positions,
Those are my top 3.
safety.
Tight end, maybe.
Safety.
I said that last week. I just keep saying it. Safety class is so deep. I think you can get a starter.
Starters on day 3. I mean,
Bud Clark is probably 10th.
best safety in this class, and I love Bud.
Where do you got McNeil Warren?
Oh, he's third.
Okay, love it. Love it. We
Thieneman's 2.
we got to see. We got to scout him in person. So
Down,
shut up.
Steeneman, McNeil.
Warren, and then it's a drop off to the next group.
Yeah.
But McNeil Warren's, I think there's 3 first-round safeties now in this year's class.
I don't hate it.
And then I like Keontae Scott a lot. I like Zachy Wheatley, A.J. Halsey, Xavier Scott.
Ooh,
Bud
AJ Halsey.
Clark.
I was watching some tape on AJ Halsey.
Beast, 230 safety.
Yeah, he's from LSU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Houston transfer. But yeah, like I said,
The safety class, man, love it.
I can't wait. I can't
Safety's
wait.
always the position that doesn't get talked about often. at
No,
all.
it doesn't,
and
and
it's
you
so important.
and it still gets scrutinized at a high level.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that's weird.
you hear all the NFL all the time.
We all talk
They have bad
offensive
safety play.
quarterback, offensive line is talked about ad nauseum and edge. If I hear someone say freaking arm length one more time, I'm just tired of people saying arm length. I get it; it does matter to a certain extent, but it's not the end all be all. Like Ruben Bain. Do you think Ruben Bain's going? I think he's going to drop. He's going to drop.
Still going top 10,
Maybe.
I think.
I think 10, 9. That's a drop though.
That's a drop, yeah. I mean, the arm length concern is real for him. I mean,
His pictures, it's funny looking. But
But the tape isn't. funny looking.
exactly. He's a beast, man. If he gets into your chest, it's over.
I can't wait to talk some interior offensive line
we'll
work.
see. I'm excited for
Draft, man. I'm ready for it.
Yeah,
This is the time it just drags on now. It's like, come on, we're ready for the draft.
I swear, I can't wait. And we're going to be talking some preseason stuff here as well. We got Landon Tingwall. He's going to be joining us. If you're familiar with his content, I just talked to him today, confirmed some stuff about that. And, man, like I said, recruiting news is heating up. Pretty much ends out the show. Andre Adams, he will be making his commitment April 11th. We'll see how it shakes out. Shout out to him.
yes, sir.
Shout out to Will Minsel. We'll see where he goes. Shout out to our boy Jake Nawrot, who during the podcast last week, he got offered by Oregon and Louisville.
And I said that on the show.
You did.
His next offer was Oregon. I called it.
You did. So shout out to Jake Nawrot,
Good
who's
for him, man.
he's number 2. So I don't know what 247. I mean, I get it. I don't. I get it, but I don't. He's number 6 in the nation now on 247, but composite ranking number 2 in the nation. I don't know what that means.
Composites, like, they
All
take,
the sites together,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
There's only 2 now.
They do average.
There's only 2 now
Oh.
because On 3 and Rivals combined. So what are you talking about?
I guess they just use
ESPN?
their own.
Does ESPN still do recruitings?
Yeah. They
they
still
do.
have a top 300
Who
list.
who gets on there?
Nobody, I don't think.
Who uses that?
Nobody. I really don't think anybody does. But they have it.
Well, you will be able to say. I would say in the
Has
next.
anybody ever used it recruiting?
In the next 30 days, there will be somebody out there. There will be somebody, whether it be, a parent, whether it be a coach, whether it be anybody. They're going to ask, what's his home squad rating, because we are coming out with our top 100, and it's really hard because really in like contemplating like a top 150 at this point, because the amount of guys who are on this list, like I was cutting some film last night, man, and the amount of talented guys there, it's just crazy. I mean, this
Love it.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. It's a great problem to have. This quarterback class is absolutely insane. This is our first time ever ranking guys. Anytime we do a top performers, we might have a top couple in our head, but we've always just released those A to Z, just for all of exposure. Because in my opinion, if you're good enough to be on any of our top performers list, kind of a can't miss, in my opinion.
No, for sure. It don't matter 1 through 10. Like
No, in my
split
opinion.
hairs.
Yeah, they're all good quarterbacks. And then there's even a couple we have to leave off and bite our nails on, and it's hard. So it's even harder when you're doing the top 100. It's hard to even get it down to the last 100, and then you have to rearrange the order. But we are doing it, and I think it's a tall task, but it is a task that I think that has to be done because a lot of these quarterback rankings are they're really late. So the amount of resources these websites, we all know the websites we're talking about, the 247s, the On-3s, the amount of resources they have, like, they should be more on it with these rankings, right? Like, our guy like Jake Nawrot, he's number 6 in the nation. He should have been, but that was recent, right? Like, he should have been number 6 in the nation weeks and weeks ago.
Yeah.
When we started to scout him, he was like 50th.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
you all should have been on that.
They
Yes,
have way more guys than
the
normal.
eye test is great, but he was already on our pretty top heavy on our list going in just off the tape alone. So it just goes to show you they don't have as many people watching tape as one might think. But that's where we come in. If there was no holes in there, we would have nothing to do. So it's kind of
true.
it sucks that it's the case, but it's a good problem to have because we're going to get you right with the top 100 quarterbacks, and it's going to be, in my opinion, the best quarterback list out there. Guys, and there's going to be guys you've never heard of, and they're really good. We've already scouted over 350 quarterbacks, and the best in the nation. So can't wait. So that pretty much wraps it up here. Shout out to Emmett Queen on his Wake Forest offer, and our Will Menzel highlights just dropped today. So go check that out. Do you think he goes to Oregon? Where do you think?
Somebody's going to. But
I think somebody's going to make a crazy offer at the end and maybe try to get him. I don't know.
I mean,
You never know, man. There's just no guessing where kids are going to go.
You can't. It can't. And especially like if he's going to commit there, then if he does commit, is he going to stay committed?
Exactly.
So, but that's what we're here for. We'll be along for the ride wherever Will Menzel goes, as well as all of our other guys. We have a bunch of highlights dropping. We're going to drop some Senior Bowl content this week as well. We got a bunch of interviews. We got, just off the top of my head, Michael Brockermeyer to drop. Who else we got? Who else?
James Brockermeyer.
Yeah, James Brockermeyer, my bad.
Kevin Coleman,
Kevin Coleman,
Jake Slaughter.
Man, Jake
several
Slaughter.
more.
Jake Slaughter's risen up a lot of people's boards, rightfully so. I was just thinking about Caleb Banks the other day, man, just how good that dude is at football. And whoever passes on Caleb Banks is crazy. He's dropped a lot in people's boards. You seen that?
Caleb Banks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's
Why?
crazy.
Why?
Because of injury concerns, but it's
Been here the whole time.
But what if you were top 15, top 20 on him in January, nothing's medical has happened since. How do you? I seen someone say he's a third round. Are they drunk?
That guy's just stupid.
They're
man.
drunk.
Or he's dumb. He's just dumb.
I'm telling you, whoever passes on Caleb Banks, you're really going to be in a world of hurt. I swear,
He's a beast.
I swear, I'm telling you right now, there's less than 20 defensive linemen built like
In the league,
Caleb
yeah.
Banks in the league. Less than 20.
6'6", 330 with that speed, yeah.
He has not played a down yet, and he is in. There's nobody that's looking like this dude.
Yeah.
So
And then you saw him do the back drills. He moves freaking
no,
crazy.
bro, I'm telling you, it's scary.
He's insane.
It's scary.
Yeah.
I've never been scared of a
Shout
human.
out to Louisville, man.
I've never
Transfer.
walked to a guy. I've never seen a guy being so scared of a guy.
No, he's scary.
I'm scared next to
And he's
Caleb
so
Banks.
scary
on the field, too. He talks so much
Yeah,
trash.
I'm scared of him. I'm scared of him.
He talks so much trash, and then off the field, he's the nicest guy.
I told him to his face. I said, I played center. I want with no part to go against you. I told him that. I said I would with no business go up against you.
I mean,
you interviewed him as well. Go to our
he's going to
page.
have like 20 pounds on every center. And speed on him. So, good luck, yeah. If he was slow, it's one thing, but
But he ain't slow.
I think Jake Slaughter has to rise up anybody's boards just on that alone. I would say this. I don't even care about Jake Slaughter. Show me a couple games of Jake Slaughter. Yeah, cool. But where I'm really going to want to see, let me see his practice tape against Caleb Banks. That's all I want
he
to
holds
see.
his own.
We seen it in Senior Bowl week, yeah.
So did Brockermeyer.
Florida
Sucked this year, but all our prospects are looking good.
I know.
Our 2 linemen
looking good, and then Caleb Banks looking real good. Man.
Yep.
So. Devin Moore's looking good too. He had him a Senior Bowl for injury, but
that's another reason that Napier sucks so bad. He had talent still.
Yeah.
He had a lot of talent.
Hell
He's got
yeah.
guys in the league every year.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
5 or
SEC.
6.
There's not many schools in the
Mississippi State
SEC that's in lack of talent, like that's in need of talent. And if they are, next year they usually aren't. So we'll see how it shakes out. We'll keep you updated.
sir.
If you want to see our Caleb Banks interview, go to our page. Dalton interviewed him as well. But stay tuned. We got a lot of stuff coming. We're going to try to maybe get some spring ball coverage in there, maybe hit the road for a spring game or something. We'll see. We're going to talk about it. But we are going to be going to maybe some events or something this offseason just to fill in our schedule while we have to before season gets rocking and rolling. Before we get out of here, Dalton, you'll be going to St. Louis for opening day for Rays, right?
Let's go. Never been to opening day in St. Louis. One of the
That's kind of surprising. You've been a baseball fan since your whole life. That's surprising you've never been to opening day.
well, you know,
I love going to baseball games, but
I like
to see my team play. I'm
not going to see somebody else. And the Rays
And-
never been
and-
close.
Yeah.
We've never been close on opening day.
now St. Louis only 4-hour drive.
Opening day it's a guaranteed zoo. It's a guaranteed
It's gonna
sellout.
it's gonna be
So
fun.
if you're going to be shoulder to shoulder with somebody at a baseball game, it's going to be for your team.
Exactly. That's
So-
my
My point.
I get
and hopefully it's good weather, man. It looks like it might rain that day. Hopefully it holds off. But I'm excited.
opening days in St. Louis. It's one of the most baseball rich towns.
Yes.
One of the oldest teams around. So
Even if you don't like baseball, I think it'd be fun.
and I love baseball.
Who's their big rival? Cubs.
Yeah, Cubs.
Yeah.
It's one of the second biggest rival.
Rival in baseball.
Yeah.
But
So
it should be awesome, man.
Hopefully we win though.
did you see?
Not that it matters because they're 162 games.
Have you seen what they have in the concession stand this year, St. Louis? Do they have anything crazy?
No, I ain't looked yet.
Yeah.
But
Well, I'm sure it's going to be crazy.
I'm gonna Google it before I get there, so I know where to go.
And we're obviously looking forward to football, and you're looking forward to baseball because we are in the era of March sadness as
bad weekend.
as our teams lost. Bad team for anybody. Bad weekend for everyone we know. Louisville
That's the only
fans,
positive.
Kentucky fans,
Nobody can talk-
Florida
nobody
fans,
can talk crap.
Gonzaga fans, all done.
Nobody can say.
Man, your
Michigan,
team
right?
sucks.
Michigan too, right?
Yeah, they won.
Oh, they won.
I don't know the Michigan fans.
They won.
though,
They
so.
won.
But
There
yeah,
was
nobody.
another-
At least nobody can say your team sucks, man. Like Kentucky can't say that. Louisville can't say that. It's good. At least we lost in the same round.
But man, ours was heartbreaking.
I know. I lost money on y'all. Appreciate it.
Ty Golden,
Why are you pressing? With 8 seconds left,
he said he was trying to foul up too.
2. So we get the last shot, which I kind of like that strategy actually. But
What happened?
he didn't. The players actually messed up. It wasn't the coach. They forced a foul. And they didn't. He got away.
Oh, really?
So it was the player's fault actually. It was a player's fault.
Kentucky got blasted though.
Yeah, at least he didn't get blown out.
At least
But
we didn't get blasted.
I
Either.
hate losing to a team that sucks, bro.
I know.
I was weak.
They do suck.
They have 0 NBA guys. Let me lose a team with 1 NBA guy and I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I
That's a
hate
good
losing
point.
to getting bums, dude.
But congrats, Al. Congrats. Best season
Congrats.
They've ever had.
I have not watched a single basketball game since
Yours was Saturday.
my
yeah.
Gonzaga Bulldogs have lost. I won't watch one. Basketball is dead to me. The sport's done. It's football season now.
Yeah, it is.
It's spring football season. I will be watching spring tape and all 22 for guys this year. Basketball's done. I'm done. My heart, I really gets like I go into like a deep dark. Like I don't want to watch anybody's team besides mine.
Me either, man.
I know.
When it comes to
Losing
basketball,
sucks.
like if I'm betting money, like because there's no little schools to bet on right
No,
now. Like
dude.
I would gladly watch some LIU Brooklyn
If High Point
versus
would've-
Jacksonville.
If High Point would have beat Arkansas.
I would love to bet that, but the only teams
no
right
Cinderellas.
now,
No Cinderellas.
yeah, it's all
I mean,
chalk.
I'm going for Nebraska to win it all. The odds of that are crazy low.
No,
But
Fred,
it'd be cool.
Fred Hoiberg.
Just because, why not?
Yeah,
Who else would you want to win, man? Everybody else is
This is a big program.
nobody. I don't care who wins.
Yeah. Well, I just don't want Duke to win.
I
Everybody
won't
else-
know who wins till like after the game.
Anybody besides Duke and Tennessee, and I'm chilling.
Yeah, I won't know who wins till after, but
But Tennessee can't win. We're good.
we'll keep you posted there. We got some more spring ball highlights. I know camp doesn't end for a lot of people till early May or no, early April. So we'll see what happens. We'll see who if there's a quarterback starter named for a couple of these places. I know there's a couple places that named their quarterback one. Who was it? Forgot who it was. Oh yeah, but our boy Terry Walker's on Duke's campus. He's working out again. So shout out to him, quarterback Terry. But all right. Looking at the rundown, pretty much everything we covered. Shout out to everyone that's been tuning in. Shout out to everyone that's been follow along during the off season. Friday 5 is going to return this week. 5 more prospects you need to know about. So if you're a recruit, send in your tape. We need 5 guys, to highlight. We look at 5 new guys every single week, And man, we've had one guy get invited on the spot to Liberty for their spring ball. I need to see if he's going to go to that. I think that's like this week. But shout out to all the recruits that's been getting love, and couldn't be more than happier for you guys. Shout out to all of our guys on campus and spring ball, grinding it out.
Hell yeah, man! Tough time of the year.
Tough,
Athlete.
yeah. This is tough. You just try not to get hurt right
It
now.
sucks.
Try to learn the playbook right now. Don't get hurt. And a lot of guys are at crossroads. Like, all right, is this? Am I really built for this? Spring ball's
Yeah,
always.
I went through it, man. College football is different. Even I was at a smaller level.
Oh
It
yeah,
don't matter.
That's what I'm saying. Like with there's no such thing. Like no high school players going into college. You haven't done 10% of the football drills you're about to do. You think you've done every football drill by the time you're done through high school? You ain't done 10. You ain't done nothing.
Spring ball sucks. Man.
The amount of drills that you've never done in your life that they do in spring ball and in college, in the college level, it's literally insane. They have a new drill like every week, every practice. So
Spring ball sucks, dude. That's all I gotta say. Because there's no game at the end. It's no light. There's not even a light at the end of the tunnel.
It's like we're not practicing for a game. We're just.
Freaking practice.
well, I mean, the spring game, it's
it's
big
sick,
for a lot of
man.
people. It's big.
It's my own team though.
It's not the same.
I know.
I mean, it's big for guys fighting for their jobs. Yeah.
It is big.
But if you already got a job,
Job. It's really not.
Like we knew last year, Decoria Moore was going to be good because of the spring game. So I mean, it does give you the stars do shine, and the cream does rise. But there is obviously things that do happen after the spring game that are of a lot more substance. So we'll see. We'll keep you posted. But we'll try to hash out some events we're going to go to, whether it be a card show, whether it be a freaking chili cook-off or something. But we're wanting to expand our reach here this summer and do some more stuff before the pads get popping. We're going to be covering some recruits heading out on the road. I want to go to Florida to see William Jackson, our boy, who's really making some headway, offers for some big programs. But we'll keep you posted. You got anything to add, Dalton?
Good, man. I just wish college sports
is awesome, but it sucks at the same time.
man. The portal and stuff killing the NCAA tournament.
No Cinderella's no more. 2 years in a row, the Sweet 16's been all-power conference schools.
I think, yeah.
And then
But you look at a
In
team
football,
like
you see
but look at a
Tulane get
team like
blown out.
Illinois, who they
Tulane-
wouldn't be in here without NIL, right?
I don't know, probably they've always been good, man.
They haven't been made a run in a long time.
They ain't made a run even with this coach.
They're making it now
If they win, I mean, Sweet 16
because
ain't
they
a
went
run.
all Euro.
I don't think Sweet 16's a run. A late 8's a run.
That is for them.
You have to go to at least a late 8 for you to
Sweet
consider it.
16's a run for Illinois,
Mm.
right?
I don't think so. It's like
Really?
2 wins. Give me 3 wins. Give me you got to go at least a late 8 for make a run, man. Unless you're like High Point. If High Point beat Arkansas, that's a run. That's 2 wins. That's fine. But not for
Shout
for
High
them.
Point.
Not for them. Yeah, they almost beat Arkansas, man.
But
See, McNamara got hired at
Yeah,
Syracuse.
yeah.
So.
but yeah, that's all I got. It's
Give and take. Give and take. But it sucks for the tournament. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
You don't have the upsets anymore, man.
We put out a tweet this past weekend. I just stuttered there, but I glitched. But we put out a tweet saying, shout out to all the college football coaches because, man, you see people can say what they want about the NIL era with college football. And, yes, I know there's a lot of problems, and we can talk all day about what's wrong. But I think a lot of college football coaches deserve a lot of credit because these college basketball coaches, man, they can't keep 12 guys on the same page. They can't keep 12 guys bought in at the same time. You're a head coach. How many assistant coaches in college basketball? Like
Yeah, I know.
there are as many coaches as there is players almost. It's like 50, it's like 12 to 15.
Probably, yeah.
Right? Like you only have 2 more couple players and those 2 players suck. They're walk-ons. Great. Shout out. I respect that. But hey, and you can't keep those guys bought in. So shout out to the football coaches who get 85 to 100 guys bought in.
that's true
So hats off to them.
for sure.
So football's better.
It is better.
Yeah, that's pretty much the whole summation of this. Football's better. If you're a really football head, UFL's about to start. We have a UFL team debuting here in town. We'll see how it shakes out. Pads are popping, man. Say what you want. Real football's happening. So we'll take it anytime we can get it. Pro days are happening. NFL draft boards are being adjusted. I'll have my mock draft done and my position boards officially done probably next week. Yes, I'm a Ted Hurster. Yes, I'm a Cole Payton freak. Yes, I'm a Trey Zuner. Give me one other guy. Yes, I'm a Caleb Douglas aficionado. And I'm gonna give you one other guy who I absolutely love in the draft. Let's Those are some big guys. I already said the other one.
See, my guys.
There's a lot, man. Vinny Anthony, shout to Louisville native. Vinny Anthony and Jeff Caldwell.
Oh yeah, good man. Deep receiver.
Deep receiver class, man. Shout to receivers. Shout to all the edges, and we'll keep you posted. And peace. We'll catch you next Monday. Shout out all of our socials, man. We got a bunch of stuff dropping until then. And shout out. Y'all have a good one. Stay
See y'all
safe.
later.